Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacconiana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home.
Today we are going to fuel up this new Cygnus lighter that we just received this week as a gift from our friend Shaun, who resides in England and is a regular participant in our weekly YouTube live streams. Also very active in the comments, and I've had many conversations with Shaun in the email for dependableflame.com. What we have here, I believe, is a table model. Not only is this a table model, but it is sort of a convertible table model that allows you to pull it off of the base and use as a pocket model, just like you would the regular Cygnus roller lighter. Now, I have not compared this side by side with one of my full-size Cygnuses because they are not over here at the headquarters in Mesta Park currently, but I will check on that later today. But I believe this is a standard pocket size model Penguin Cygnus that has the holes in the base that allow it to accept what turns it into a table model lighter. Very cool. Been after one of these for a while and had not found one that I was willing to purchase. So Shaun, thank you. As I mentioned in the other video, this will go into my personal collection, a permanent part of my personal collection, being a gift from you. And it does spark well. We'll go ahead and fill it up with fuel and just see how well it works. Now, when I got this lighter in the mail from Shaun, it did have a flint in the striking mechanism, and the spare flint compartment here in the fuel screw, while it did not have a flint in it, it was clear of the old degraded flint. There was no degraded flint in it. So perhaps flint had never degraded inside of this one, or perhaps someone had cleaned it out. But very clean, very nice, and very easy just to drop a new flint in there when you receive one like that that is already cleaned out. I mentioned in the unwrapping video for this lighter the other day that it looked like it might be used, but it wasn't real dirty. I did clean out the ignition area there a little bit, the toothpick and common household disinfectant cloth, and you can see that the wick is a little bit dusty, but that may be all it is. It may not be actual singeing. It may just be dust that is accumulated around the wick over all the years that this lighter has been stored wherever it was kept. But you can see that the wadding is very clean, very white, doesn't have a whole lot of off color or look like there's been any contamination. Open up our can of Zippo lighter fuel, lighter fluid, and go ahead and fill this up. Cygnus lighters do not hold much fuel. It's just a narrow, straight hole down through it that is packed with cotton, rayon, or some other form of wadding. And you can see there, even after those couple little pools or squirts of fluid that it appears that there is fuel just standing there in the wadding. So we're going to go ahead and dump the rest of this here off camera, just to make sure that the Cygnus lighter, which from my experience are pretty much impervious to vapor lock. So we will go ahead and shake that out. Put the fuel screw back on, and I would just about guarantee that this is going to light up, if not the first time, rather quickly. And as I mentioned, from my own experience with these lighters, they don't give you much problem when it comes to vapor lock. So we might as well put it back on its table lighter base and just see exactly how it operates. Perfect. First strike, lit just fine. You could also see, though, from how much fuel this lighter accepted, that there was not near as much fuel that went in here as you would expect for a typical Zippo insert style lighter to hold. So that fuel chamber being basically just right down the middle, and then of course full of the cotton or rayon, whatever the wadding material is, it just won't hold a lot of fuel. I did see the fuel gasket, which should help prevent evaporation, and there is no seal on the top or the snuffer, no rubber gasket or seal like that. But the snuffer itself closes with a pretty strong spring that you would think would also do better at preventing evaporation than the lid of a Zippo windproof lighter. Whichever is the case, that is the only limitation that I have really discerned with these Cygnus lighters, is that the fuel efficiency or economy, and maybe that's the wrong term, maybe it's just because they don't hold very much, but for whatever reason, about 3 days is the most that a Cygnus will typically hold fuel and be available for you to light up whatever it is that you smoke. So this is a fantastic lighter, and I'm thrilled to own it. Thank you again, Shaun. It will have a honored place among my collection, and one that will permanently be in my collection even if I were to sell all those other Cygnuses. There's two that will definitely stay in the collection because they were gifts to me. The one with the bear medallion from our friend Bill Calkins, and then this more recent acquisition that was sent as a gift from our friend Shaun in the United Kingdom. Until next time,